and I didn't know it, but he couldn't swim.
Oh no.
And we were in the boat, and I went overboard with my aqualung, and I swam along the railroad track until I was down there. I figured I'd use up about half my air. Then I turned around and go back the other way, and I realized I've been swimming with the current,
Oh no.
and I could not make headway at all against the
Oh
current.
boy.
So I used up the rest of my air, and then I came up on top and started screaming at him. And he finally seen me, and he was about a half a mile away from me, and he come got me.
So, when Anita was saying she wanted your stories from when you were a kid, one that came to mind is when your dad told you to figure out what was getting your chickens.
Yeah,
What was stealing? Something was getting in and stealing
yeah.
your chickens.
We had chickens, and some our chickens were disappearing. So I got out there one day and I was watching, and I seen this chicken had his wings out like that and his neck stretched out, and it was being pulled across the yard. There was a neighborhood kid back there with a rod and reel, and he'd bait it up with something, cast in my yard, and hook a chicken and reel it in. I caught him doing it, so that ended that.
Wild.
And let's see, when I was 21, I was in the Marine Corps Reserve at the time, and this same friend of mine, we were going to go fishing.
Who was it?
Jack Kenworthy.
I figured he couldn't swim.
He couldn't swim.
Surely he learned to swim before he took us fishing.
No,
Truly.
he never did learn to swim.
Wow. With all the time he spent on the water, that man
Yeah.
never learned how to swim.
Never learned to swim. Well, hell, Jimmy don't know how to swim. Cousin Jimmy.
Wow. Okay.
But anyway, I was working on my boat, and I had a 50-pound generator in my hand, and I went
Come
to
here.
step down from the boat
What's
and
it-
stepped on
what's
top
her
of a
name?
55-gallon drum.
Right.
Here, I'll
Went
go shut
over,
that
I
door.
thought
What's
that
your
was
name that I'm
Okay.
right?
generator, and I hit my shoulder, and I tore my arm socket loose.
Oh, don't scare me.
And that's when I had that big surgery on my shoulder. So,
Hey, I'm shutting the door so that
what do you? Oh, you taping me? My
Apparently, Mom handed it to me.
Okay, so tell us about your roommates in college and
God. Oh yeah, they
the
were
practical
pulling practical
jokes.
jokes on me all the time.
They were pulling them on you.
On me, they were pulling jokes on me. They'd short sheet me, or they'd put a penny in the faucet, and when you turn it, it would spray all over the place. Or they put saran wrap over the commode, and go take a piss, and it would go all over the place.
No, it's just
Oh, I'd
for
be
you
in
to
the
look at. I
shower
just
and
wanted
you'd
him to
throw a
look at it.
Bucket of cold water on me.
Absolutely.
Or one time I was sitting on the commode, and they spread lighter fluid under the door and set it on fire.
Oh my God.
All kind. This is in the dorm room in college.
How did you not get in trouble?
Well, I got even with him. I got even with him.
How'd you do that?
He used this hair cream called Brill cream
Uh-huh.
that he'd slick his hair down all the time with,
Uh-huh.
okay? Well, while he was out, I got his Brill cream bottle, and it was a white cream, and I
Uh-huh.
emptied it out, and I filled this bottle up with their hair remover. And he come in there, and I washed him. And he put it in his hand and started going through his hair like that, and he got a big old gob of hair in his hand. He had a big old bald spot right there.
Oof.
So when he wound up getting a crew cut, you know.
Uh-huh.
But he never messed with me after that.
Then who?
Oh.
Then he wasn't the same guy that you like rigged the toilet up on?
Ripped the toilet up. On.
No, you put a wet towel under the toilet.
Oh yeah, well, he did that to me. I didn't do it to him. He did that to
He
me.
did that to you.
Yeah, he put a wet towel in front of the clothes, hook it up with a battery. When you stand on to take a leak, it would shock the hell out of you. In a bad place.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, stuff like that went on in college. And I got another time I got even with him. He was what do you call it? Guy was worried about his health all the time, getting sick.
Hypochondriac.
Hypochondriac.
Uh-huh.
And we were studying a test, and I got some red food dye,
Mm-hmm.
and I put it in the coffee. He didn't see it; it was black. Couldn't see it. He drank it, but after drinking a while, they started urinating and come out red. Scared the hell out of it.
Oh my gosh.
You're only telling half that story.
I know it.
Tell the other half.
All right.
What does that mean? You're on,
Your grandmother
Uh.
insisted, we were engaged at the time,
Uh-huh.
she insisted that I go have circumcised. I had to go get circumcised. So I come back from circumcision,
Scratch his ear for.
come back from circumcision, and they started putting pictures of naked women up all over the damn place,
Yeah.
which didn't sit too good with me at the time. Stuff like that. It's just.
No, what I was
And
talking
it's
about.
the same guy that was a hypochondriac. I'd mess with him. I got a hold of his soap and I painted it with clear fingernail polish. And he scrubbed with that soap. And man, he was thinking all kind of something wrong with my damn soap. Yeah.
What's the biggest fish you ever caught?
The biggest fish I ever caught, I caught a hammerhead shark that weighed about 200 pounds.
Oh, wow.
I was with my daddy at the time,
Somebody
Uh-huh.
else kissed on him.
and it was off the Grand Isle,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
but that food was in a skiff. I caught some big guards. I caught some guards that weighed over 100 pounds.
Oh, wow.
But gar fishing, what we used to do that, there was in New Orleans, we call it the point, but it was a breakaway with a road on it that went around the outside of the harbor that they had put small boats and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And out at the end of that harbor, we'd go out, end of that point, we'd go out there and fish with cars.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd be out there all night long fishing with cars. And one time I was fishing on Lake Pontchartrain,
Mm-hmm.
and I caught a shark.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, I don't know, not too big.
Mm-hmm.
And this was like on a Friday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
And Monday was a holiday,
Mm-hmm.
and it was hot summer.
Mm-hmm.
And that shark laid out
He
in
has beautiful hair, yeah.
the sun
Uh-huh.
all Friday night, all Saturday, all Sunday night,
Ooh.
Saturday night, Sunday night,
Uh-huh.
all Monday. And
Uh-huh.
took him, they had a fishing contest going on downtown New Orleans.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes, I would.
put that shark in a potato sack,
Uh-huh.
and we got on a streetcar.
You took a shark on a streetcar.
We got shark on
A stinky
streetcar.
shark.
And we
Very
get
nice.
on, and then everybody got off the next stop.
I bet.
I mean, that thing stunk.
Oh, boy.
And we went into a restaurant with it, and
Oh.
people left. We went into the store, and they threw us out. It wouldn't even use it. Wouldn't even measure the shark. We were nowhere near any